Hey gamers, if you're a fan of Metroidvania games, then you've come to the right place. In this video, I will share top 15 amazing upcoming Metroidvania games at Steam Next Fest 2024. Please note, in this video I am only listing them by their numbers and I have not evaluated the games because they are very new releases. So please don't judge them based on the numbers in this video. All I know these game is a good game. But before we go into the list, let's hear a quick word from our sponsor. If you want to buy games with amazing discount, then our sponsor is what you need. And that's at Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming, it's my favorite place to buy games. Besides you will get amazing discounts, you can also get giveaways here. I mean, look at this games. Do you believe you will get this amazing discount from another place? In Instant Gaming you can also buy from various platforms from PC, PS5, Xbox and also Nintendo Switch. So what are you waiting for? Go check out your favorite games with the link in the description below and start save your money to buy games with Instant Gaming. By clicking my link, you'll not only save your money with amazing discount, but also support this channel. Alright then, let's get back into the list. Vyanka's Memories is a platform-style game with elements of Metroidvania. In this game, players take on the role of Vyanka Silverlight, a monster huntress who returns to her home village to protect it from a vampire that has caused widespread devastation. The confrontation with this vampire results in Vyanka losing her memories and powers, and players must help her regain them by defeating monsters across various biomes. The game features more than 40 unique monsters, each containing a memory of Vyanka, which players need to recover in order to evolve the protagonist. The game also includes boss battles, where defeating bosses grants Vyanka new powers. Throughout the journey, players can discover familiars to aid in exploration and combat.
This guy twice.
Mother Sword is an upcoming 2D action platformer that blends elements of Metroidvania and hack-and-slash gameplay. Players explore a dark labyrinthine world, facing enemies and overcoming traps. The combat focuses on fast and precise attacks, with players collecting energy points to unlock new sword abilities and spells. Energy points, which function similarly to experience points in traditional RPGs. These points can be used at designated places of peace, or save points, to unlock new sword abilities and upgrade combat skills. Although the current demo is highly praised, players have expressed a desire for a deeper lore and storytelling in the full release.
Ow.
Faunamorph is an upcoming 2D Metroidvania game that follows players who explore an abandoned underground lab, where they can transform into various animals to unlock unique abilities. The narrative revolves around the protagonist, the last surviving test subject, who uncovers the mysteries of their origins and the lab's experiments. The game combines action, exploration, puzzle solving, and combat mechanics, allowing players to use the strength of creatures like rhinos or the agility of birds to overcome obstacles. Players can adapt their strategies by customizing their animal powers as they progress, enhancing the gameplay experience. Faunamorph features up to 10 unique animal forms, each with distinct capabilities and play styles. The game is planned for release in 2025, with ongoing updates from the developer. Little Droid 2 Escape is an upcoming game that is currently in development, with a projected release date in 2025. It is the sequel to Little Droid Escape, expanding upon its predecessor's gameplay mechanics and features. Players will control a droid navigating through levels filled with new enemies, bosses, traps, and hidden areas. The game enhances gameplay by allowing players to upgrade weapons for a more dynamic experience. Regularly charging the droid is crucial to progress through the challenges. The game aims to feature upgraded graphics and design, improving on its predecessor's visuals. Let's wait for an update from the developer once this game is released. System Purge Hollow Point is an atmospheric 2D platformer that expands upon its predecessor, System Purge. The game follows a protagonist who navigates a surreal realm of memories and nightmares in an effort to save their deceased lover. It features 6 new sectors filled with unique obstacles and formidable threats. After completing the main campaign, the game offers Tackle Bear Trap mode, which remixes and redesigns every level, introducing new challenges and boss encounters. Additionally, a speedrun mode allows for competitive play, tracking performance metrics like jumps and deaths. The game has a visually striking aesthetic that complements its emotional narrative. It also contains mature content, including realistic violence and gore. Bleeding Deities is an upcoming side-scrolling adventure game, set in a hand-drawn world inspired by ancient Mesoamerican cultures. Players navigate a non-linear environment, gathering the blood of defeated foes to upgrade equipment and abilities while overcoming formidable challenges. The narrative centers on the protagonist, Kanak, who must rescue his brothers from the oppressive Tiot tribe that conducts ritual sacrifices. The game combines classic platforming with modern mechanics, offering an engaging combat system that requires strategic thinking. Players confront evil deities to gain powers that unlock new areas and abilities, leading to deeper exploration. Steampunks is an upcoming action platformer inspired by classic titles like Mega Man X and Super Metroid. It offers a rich, lore-driven adventure. Players take on the role of Duns Calhoun, an elite enforcer battling the Bowler Gang to save the city of Steamopolis. The game features Metroidvania elements, allowing players to explore and return to earlier levels with new abilities to access secret areas. Encountering numerous bosses and mini-bosses adds to the challenge. Players can also craft powerful bullets using alchemy shell recipes for Duns' alchemy gun. The focus on discovering lore enhances the game's immersive experience. Combining nostalgic graphics with modern gameplay, Steampunks aims to attract both retro fans and new players alike. Souno's Curse is an action platformer game that explores themes of regret and the significance of living in the moment. Players journey through a cursed cave, facing strong enemies and navigating various obstacles along the way. The game features a unique hand-drawn 2D art style that enhances its immersive experience. Accompanying the visuals is a soundtrack that pays tribute to classic games in the genre. Players can engage in both melee and magical combat while uncovering the story and hidden secrets throughout the game. With Metroidvania elements, it encourages exploration and skillful navigation of diverse environments. Souno's Curse is currently in development, with its release details yet to be announced. Seedless Light is an upcoming 2D action-adventure game focusing on combat and exploration in a vibrant, fantastical world. Players unlock new skills by absorbing powerful seeds, which enable different combat styles. The game encourages exploration of unique environments while uncovering the forgotten stories of its inhabitants. Combat involves summoning weapons with various powers, including speed and strength, adding strategic depth. The atmosphere is enhanced by a touching soundtrack that complements the game's visual elements. All art and animations are meticulously crafted to create a rich, immersive experience. Overall, Seedless Light promises to deliver an engaging adventure with a focus on both story and gameplay mechanics. SteamDolls is a Metroidvania game where players take on the role of the Whisper, a cunning thief voiced by David Hayter, navigating through a dystopian city filled with secrets and darkness. The gameplay features a mix of action and stealth, allowing players to engage in direct combat or perform gruesome stealth kills on enemies. The narrative unfolds in a world plagued by stagnation and madness, where citizens have been transformed into mindless dolls due to a biotechnological virus. SteamDolls places a strong emphasis on exploration, with a labyrinthine setting that encourages players to uncover various lore elements. Overall, SteamDolls combines rich narrative elements with intense gameplay, appealing to fans of action-adventure and Metroidvania genres. Astra Noctis is an upcoming Souls-like and Metroidvania's gameplay. It features a 2.5D side-scrolling environment that emphasizes strategic and tactical combat reminiscent of early Dark Souls titles. You play as an exile, a being created by the Lord of Time, Kai, tasked with protecting the goddess Quod. The narrative explores themes of freedom and loyalty, with the exile being resurrected to fulfill their oath to protect the goddess. The combat system is designed to be slower and more methodical, focusing on strategy rather than reflexes, which is a hallmark of many classic Souls-like games. Astra Noctis will feature over 250 equipable items, including 8 different weapons that cater to varying playstyles, from swift, light weapons to heavier, more destructive options. Resetna is an upcoming 2.5D action-adventure game with Metroidvania genre. It is set in a dystopian and post-apocalyptic world following a failed technological initiative known as Project Ascendance. Combat is tactical, requiring players to adapt their strategies against a diverse array of enemies, with IXA providing crucial support. The character customization options allow players to upgrade Resetna's abilities, influencing combat techniques and environmental interactions. Throughout their journey, players will encounter challenging boss battles that test their skills and strategies. The narrative is enriched through environmental storytelling, inviting players to piece together the history of this enigmatic world. Somber Echoes is an upcoming Metroidvania game that showcases a compelling mix of sci-fi and Greek mythology aboard the abandoned spaceship Atramitos. Players assume the role of Adestria, tasked with finding her sister Harmonia while preventing universal destruction. The game features a unique mobility mechanic, the Ether Lantern, which allows players to explore previously inaccessible areas, enhancing the sense of exploration. Combat is satisfying yet straightforward, requiring players to strategize their moves, especially with enemy attacks that cannot easily be dodged. While the game presents a dark, foreboding atmosphere, some environmental design choices can occasionally lead to confusion, making it hard to distinguish between platforms and playable areas. The Spirit of the Samurai is a 2D action-adventure game set to release in 2024, developed by Digital Mind Games and published by Quali. Players take the role of Takeshi, a samurai tasked with defending his village from an Oni and his undead army, drawing inspiration from Japanese mythology. The game features a unique stop-motion animation style reminiscent of classic cinema. It blends elements of Souls-like and Metroidvania games, providing a mix of challenging combat and exploration. Players can switch between 3 distinct characters, Takeshi, a tree spirit named Kodama, and a warrior cat called Chisai, each offering different gameplay mechanics. Combat is customizable through an in-game combo editor, allowing players to create unique attack patterns.
I didn't even know I could do a takedown like that. Listen.
Mandragora is a 2.5D action RPG set in a gothic fantasy world called Felduum, where humanity battles against monstrous forces in a decaying landscape. Players take on the role of a mercenary, exploring rich environments filled with horrific creatures and moral dilemmas. The game features a unique combat system that combines skill-driven mechanics with Metroidvania exploration, allowing for deep character customization and progression through various classes and abilities. Players will face a range of enemies and challenging bosses, each demanding strategic approaches to defeat. With its blend of engaging gameplay and a gripping narrative, Mandragora offers a compelling challenge for fans of both action games and RPGs. And that's it for today. What do you think about this list? I know some of you maybe disagree with my list, but that's okay. Please share your favorite Metroidvania games that you think deserve a spot here. Don't forget to like this video and make sure you subscribe this channel if you don't want to miss another great list. And as always, thank you for watching. And see you in the next video.